Welcome to today's group training, everybody. Glad to have you here. Today we are going over the cookbook, my cookbook, which is basically my life's work, guys. All of the recipes that I have come up with throughout the years, I've put into a aesthetically pleasing digital cookbook for us. And this is basically what I create everybody's meal plans with is from these recipes. So far, you guys can see on the bottom of the screen, we have over 200 pages now. And we're approaching 200 recipes because the pages include the table of contents, um, other stuff like this. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Eat some recipes out of the cookbook. So, guys, the cookbook is what I base everybody's meal plans off of. And as I'm growing and as we're growing together, I'm adding recipes every week. So right now I got about 7 new recipes. Every time I get 10 recipes, I add 10 new recipes to the cookbook. So about once to twice a week, I'll be adding 10 new recipes to the cookbook. So everybody should have a copy of this cookbook. And I want everybody to look at the bottom what number it says because this is a Google Drive document. So every time I upload new recipes, it will automatically go to this Google Drive document. So you just have to refresh, open and close it, and you should see the number of recipes go up every time I add new recipes. So every time I add a new recipe, guys, you get the new recipes added to the cookbook. And I like everybody to go through the cookbook when they have some time and find the recipes that catch their eye. Let me know so we can implement these on your meal plan. And you guys know, if you look through the table of contents and you see something that sounds good, you can just click on it, avocado tuna salad, and it should load if the computer will load. There it goes. Some of the new recipes that I'm adding to the cookbook might not be in the table of contents right away. As I slowly start to add recipes, I go through and edit the book to make sure it's all there. But there are a couple of new recipes, maybe a dozen or more, that are on the table of contents. So, I mean, it is cool for you guys to take some time, just scroll down and just look at all the recipes and see what catches your eye. There is um, 4 different sections of the cookbook, and I hope that it will load fine when we do this. And I'm going to go through it with you guys. It's the table of contents is the first thing is breakfast, and we're going to go through it together. First thing is breakfast, lunch, dinner, smoothies, snacks, and desserts. So first, we got the healthy, high protein breakfast. Breakfast is one of my favorite meals of the day. One of the crowd favorites is the anabolic French toast. If you guys haven't tried this one yet, I highly recommend you guys to try the French toast. Pancakes, oatmeal, it's all here, guys. Boom, boom, boom. So I really like to hear feedback from you guys. What type of recipes do you want to see more of? Because now that there's a 200 recipes, we got a lot of breakfasts, we got a lot of lunches, dinners, smoothies, snacks, and desserts. So I like to hear from my clients, like, what do you guys want to see more of? What are some things that are your favorite flavors and favorite dishes that I could try to figure out how to make them lower calorie, higher protein so we can put them into our meal plan? Because the goal is, guys, for us to eat our favorite foods, get into a routine of eating our favorite foods and keeping the calories lower, the protein higher, prepping the meal so we can save money, save time, and get better results in the program. So breakfast, breakfast, breakfast. See, there's a ton of breakfast. These steak and egg, sweet potato egg muffins, another crowd favorite. So we got a breakfast, breakfast. I mean, we're going to be here. There's a lot. Oh yeah, here's another really good one I think is underrated. The egg white omelet with cottage cheese. Might sound a little weird, but if you guys are struggling with protein, this one is 50 grams of protein in one serving. So that's going to put a big dent in your protein goal right away. You guys know I always recommend having a big breakfast with a lot of nutrition, a lot of protein, because it's going to make it much easier for us to reach our protein goal by the end of the day if we can have a good amount of protein for breakfast. I love the meals that are all in one meal, heat up and go. Yep, I like to keep it easy too. Keep it easy, convenient, yummy, and on track. Love it. We're on the same page there, Jason. Quick and easy high protein meals. These are kind of like lunches, but you can really like swap in and out. Like lunches can be alternate with dinners. Like the meals don't really matter too much. Like if you wanted to have a chicken avocado for a wrap, as a lunch, dinner, or even a breakfast or a snack. So tons of wraps and sandwiches, stir fries. So guys, check out all this stuff. And if there's any type of swaps you need to make, like I know there's a lot of people that have allergies that they need to be careful with. Just be mindful. You know what you're allergic to, or you know what doesn't work with you. All the ingredients are laid out there for you. All of the nutrition is laid out for you. The directions is laid out for you, and the notes to figure out how to keep it for leftovers and for prep. So if you notice it has an ingredient that's not going to go well with you, be like, hey, I don't like shrimp. You can reach out to me and be like, hey, can I swap it out for steak, or can I swap it up? Usually, yes. Um, when we do swaps, we just try to have to keep the ratios similar to keep that specific meal around the same macronutrient. So if you wanted, so you wouldn't be able to swap out the shrimp for pork because pork has a lot more fat and a lot more calories. But you could swap the shrimp out for chicken breast because they're both relatively low calorie, high protein. So if you didn't like romaine lettuce, you could swap that out for spinach or iceberg lettuce or mixed greens. So and the swaps will come easier as we start to understand how that works. The ratios have to be similar. You won't be able to swap out cilantro for avocado, you know, because those ratios are very off. They're completely different. But if you guys do have some swaps that you want to talk about, you can always reach out to me. So there's a lot here. So I just wanted to scroll all the way down. I want you guys, everybody, to get an opportunity to look through the whole entire cookbook because with having almost 200 recipes now, I'm sure there's going to be a couple meals where you're going to be like, wow, I want to try this. And then you try it and you actually love it. And the thing is, guys, when we can find a few meals that we actually love that are out of the cookbook, we're going to start burning fat and building muscle, and the process is going to get a lot easier. The whole trick is to find meals that keep us on track that we can actually enjoy, that we can actually prep in bulk and get into routine around our nutrition. And I know a lot of you guys like variety, which is fine. That's why there's other things that we could talk about. If you don't want to follow a meal plan and you don't want to follow a meal plan and eat the same thing every day, what we could do, guys, is you could prep a protein source in bulk. You could prep a couple carb sources in bulk, and then have your sauces and toppings all prepped too. So if you wanted to like have like a chicken rice bowl, you could have like chicken prep, rice prep, and then like some veggies prep, and then you could alternate the sauces. There's lots of things that we can do to keep it exciting throughout the week and stay on track. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to do this video just to go over the cookbook and let you guys know that there's new recipes being added to the cookbook every week. I've been actually working on a lot of dessert recipes because I got a huge sweet tooth, and and especially when summer comes, I don't know, when the heat gets better, my sweet tooth gets stronger when the heat comes out. I'm just like, I want to start eating sweet stuff. So I've been adding a lot of dessert recipes that are coming up. So keep scrolling down. Got a lot of pizzas, got a lot of noodle dishes. But I'm sure, guys, if you keep scrolling, looking through the cookbook, you're going to find something like, whoa, the turkey stir fry, another crowd favorite. The steak and egg tacos, another crowd favorite. And this is something that you could have for breakfast, the steak and egg tacos too. Yep, the fudge pudding. The sweet. I'm actually working on another variation of the fudge pudding. I've actually created a couple chocolate mousse dishes that I'm super excited about. See, and I'm trying to relate this to ADHD in the sense that I feel like people with ADHD, like, we enjoy working out. The workout and the exercises, they are fun. We can get excited about it. That's easy for us. What's hard for us is staying consistent with the nutrition routine. But that's why I think my cookbook can play a huge, huge role in this because there's a lot of fun, yummy recipes that are easy to make and fun to make that are going to keep us excited, keep us engaged, and keep us seeing results. Um, so especially with the dessert recipes, some of the, dinner or lunch recipes might not be super fun to make, but I always feel like the dessert and breakfast recipes are fun to make. Honey mustard chicken and Brussels sprouts, another crowd favorite. Burger wraps, another crowd favorite. I got a couple vegetarians or vegans in the program. We had a lot of tofu dishes. Tofu, to me, is one of the most underrated proteins because tofu is very low in calories, very high in protein, and it's very high in volume. So you could eat a lot of tofu for not very many calories. So I got a lot of that. Cheesy spicy chicken wrap, crowd favorite. Sweet potato burritos, crowd favorite. So guys, I want everybody, if you haven't already, to go through the cookbook and just take your time to look at all the recipes and write down some of the recipes that catch your eye and let me know those recipes because I want to keep on making meal plans and that you guys will follow, that you guys will enjoy. Okay, I know there's something in here for everybody. I know it. So keep scrolling down. We're going through all of it. I want to just go through all of it. Any advice on how to prep breakfast meals in advance? So I think it depends on the breakfast. In my opinion, breakfast is something that I don't normally prep. What I normally prep is the lunches and dinners. Breakfasts are kind of like quick, make it and go. But I will actually go up and we will show you real quick. It depends on the recipe. Oh my gosh. If I can scroll up faster, let's see. Yeah, it depends on the recipe. So you can see that there's crap. You can see that yeah, it just depends on the recipe. Like the French toast, the anabolic French toast that we have, that one, you could prep that in bulk. Let's see if I can do that. No, it won't let me. You could prep that in bulk. I just want to scroll up and go to the breakfasts. Breakfasts, is that a word? Oh my gosh. That was a bad idea to scroll all the way to the bottom. See, there's a lot here, guys. I'm just proving my points. Just proving my points. All right, we're going to the top. All right, here we are. So, like the egg white omelet is something that you wouldn't want to prep in bulk. That's going to get nasty in a day. That's something that you would want to make per order. It just depends on the recipe. The peanut butter oatmeal, you can make that. I mean, I would say about 2 to 3 days. The breakfast you got to be very careful about. You could do like overnight oats with this and make them the night before and put them in your fridge, and they should last in the fridge for a couple days. Um, the one pan steak and tomato shredded breakfast. This is something that you could make in bulk, but personally for me, eggs don't last that long on prep status. Like this is something that if you would make this one, I wouldn't go longer than 3 days. But the high protein waffles, this is something that you could prep because the waffles actually hold up pretty well. So it really, Kevin or whoever asked that question, I think it was Kevin. It really depends on the recipe because breakfast is kind of a tricky one. I wouldn't prep the English muffin tuna melts because those English muffins are going to get soggy. They're going to get gross. The high protein cereal that you can make that in 30 seconds, so I wouldn't prep that. The beef and egg breakfast wrap, you could prep that, but again, the eggs doesn't last too well too long. A lot of these breakfast recipes, you'll see they're very quick to make. The wraps, this is one that we could prep. Okay, the steak and sweet potato egg muffins, this is one that I do prep. These do last not that bad. Even though it does have eggs in it, the sweet potato and the steak, it helps it keep longer. So this would be a good prep one. Egg white frittata, I wouldn't prep it. The French toast blueberry pancakes, yes, I think the French toast and the pancakes actually last pretty well in the fridge. Like you could prep them in bulk, stack them in a Tupperware container, and then when you want them, just heat them up in the microwave, and they're good to go. So I think the pancakes, turkey sausage would be a no. Most of the egg, the breakfast sandwiches, yeah, if you wrapped it in foil and kept it in the fridge, I'm just worried the bread would get soggy and gross. So here's another one, the mini egg whites. This one actually would be a great prep. I think the egg whites actually last better and longer in the fridge compared to whole eggs. So I think this might be the best one to prep. So check out the mini egg white ones. The ham, egg, cheese. A lot of people prep. I have a bunch of clients that prep this one in bulk too, um, because because it has other ingredients like and it's that are fat and it kind of holds things together like the ham and the cheese. It'd be better to prep something like this. But a lot of these you just make per order. It's going to be fresher that way. I wouldn't prep that. So yeah, hope that makes sense. Hope that answered your question. But I do think that the anabolic French toast would be a great prep. So let's see, any other questions about the cookbook? Any other ideas? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, hope you guys are, I want us to get excited about nutrition. We can eat yummy things and still stay on track. I feel like people think that because they get on their fitness journey, they have to give up all their favorite flavors and they have to give up all their favorite foods. That is quite not true. We can still eat our favorite foods. We can still have variety. We can still have not feel restricted and still lose body fat and build muscle. We just have to be mindful of the calories and protein. All of you guys know you have a daily calorie and protein goal inside the app. We can eat all of our favorite foods and still meet those nutritional goals. What the cookbook is going to do is have you eat your favorite meals and feel more full, and you might not even hit your calories. You'll definitely hit your protein because all of my meals are very high protein and low calorie. All of them. Look at the pineapple pork and stir fry. It's 283 calories and 29 grams of protein. That's a very good ratio. When the protein, see, it would be like a 10% if it was like 30 grams of protein and 300 calories. That's like a great ratio. But this is a slightly even better ratio because it's 283 calories with 29 grams of protein. So you guys always want to try to keep the calories lower with the protein higher because our main goal throughout the day is to stay within our calories while hitting our protein goal. And we want to do those things while satisfying our taste buds, while not feeling restricted, and all the above. Does that make sense, guys? Just look at all the meals. The burger wraps, 400 calories, 37 grams of protein. That's a great ratio. The tofu stir fry, 520 calories, 48 grams of protein. Boom. So we're going crazy. The 280 calories, 32 grams of protein. See, the tofu is a lot of the tofu recipes you'll see the ratios are very good for the protein and calories. Another one, 244 calories, 31 grams of protein. I'm going to be sounding like a broken record here, guys. The biggest thing that matters when it comes to our nutrition is sustainability. We want to be able to do this for the rest of our life. We want to be able to, we want to be able to stay in shape, have a lower percent body fat and more muscle for a longer period of time. And we also want to eat yummy things. So all that really matters is the calories and protein. Of course, we want to be having fiber, we want nutrition, we want colors and vegetables and all that stuff. That's all ancillary to me. What really matters is just getting the calories and protein on point consistently, because a lot of you who need to burn fat and build muscle, we need to be in a consistent calorie deficit while hitting our protein requirement. The calorie deficit is going to shed off the body fat, and the protein requirement is going to help us build and maintain our muscle. But we need to be doing that consistently, daily. And that might sound overwhelming to some people, but it actually could be empowering and exciting. This is like a game trying to figure out how to eat all these yummy things, trying to figure out how to reach your daily nutritional goals while feeling full, while tasting yummy things. So we're going to keep on going through. Any questions, guys? Any questions or concerns about the stuff I'm talking about? Beef red runner. This is another crowd favorite. 510 calories, 34 grams of protein. I mean, that might not be the best, but that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. And this meal is very filling, very filling. Awesome, guys. Awesome. So I'm super excited about this cookbook. This is like my life's work. I promise I might be hyping this up, but I'm really not. Like, if you guys can honestly find some recipes that you think that catch your eye, that you want to try, and you try them and you like them, and we start to implement them regularly, and then we can start to tweak the flavor a little bit, and just once we find a few couple recipes that we enjoy a lot, it's game over, guys. Because when it comes to burning fat and building muscle and really changing the way your body looks, it's all nutrition. The workouts are going to help us be stronger, build muscle, and feel more athletic. but the nutrition is actually going to reveal all of the work that we put in with the workouts. So I want our work to be shown, and that's through consistent nutrition. Cookbook is awesome. Thank you, Jason. Anybody? Oh yeah, this is a new one I just added. Lettuce wrapped chicken and broccoli patties, and I've heard from a client that tried this. He says this is the best recipe out of the cookbook, and this guy's tried a lot of the recipes. Shout out to Damon. And this is 367 calories, 38 grams of protein. This I'm excited about this recipe. A lot of new recipes are coming out, guys, so I'm super excited. And I want to hear from you guys, whatever your favorite meals are, whatever your favorite snacks are, whatever your favorite breakfast, lunch, dinner, or dessert is. I want you guys to let me know what your favorites are. And then I'm going to figure out how to make them lower calorie, higher protein, add them to the cookbook, and add them to your meal plan so we can stay on track, eat our favorite foods while burning fat, building muscle. Let's go, guys. Grilled cheese sandwich. Everybody loves a grilled cheese, but this grilled cheese is 360 calories with 34 grams of protein. So I'm super excited about the cookbook, guys. This can be a game changer for you, and it's never ending. It's like the universe. I'm gonna just keep scrolling and scrolling. It's literally never ending. So we're gonna be on this call for another 2.5 hours. Yeah, the protein pasta, definitely another big win. Definitely another big win. Tons of wraps, guys. I'm a big fan of wraps. Wraps, tacos, burritos. The one pan burrito casserole, underrated dish. The sheet pan sweet and sour chicken and vegetables. This is one of my favorites. Meal prep maple Dijon chicken, fire. The whole barbecue chicken and grilled potatoes, another great dish. Smoothies, you guys know I'm a big fan of smoothies. Smoothies is I always tell people to never drink their calories because it's not filling, it's not satiating, unless it's a smoothie with a bunch of protein and fiber. And if you guys open the cookbook, the first page is me drinking a smoothie. I think smoothies are great because they have fiber, they have protein, and it's especially when the summer's out and the weather's nice. It's fun to eat a nice cold smoothie. And if you look, all the smoothies are low calorie, high protein. 209 calories, 22 grams of protein. The pineapple turmeric smoothie, underrated. 210 calories, 18 grams of protein. All these smoothies, trust me, guys, I'm a smoothie king. I'm a smoothie snob. All these smoothies are going to keep us on track. Look at this, 365 calories, 56 grams of protein. What am I putting in there? It's two scoops of protein powder, peanut butter, chocolate, or unflavored, 200 grams of frozen berries, half a cup of unsweetened almond milk, 3 packets of sweetener, Walden Farms, one banana, 2 grams of PB2, and some ice. Super simple, super easy, low calorie, high protein. So guys, check out the smoothie. There's a bunch. I just wanted to go all the way through this cookbook. The chocolate raspberry banana smoothie, crowd favorite. The chocolate cherry green smoothie might sound weird, but it is amazing. 218 calories, 22 grams of protein. The healthy daily smoothie. This one used to be one of my go-tos. Coach Alex smoothie. This is one of the OG recipes. This is one of my very first recipes that I ever put in the cookbook. So it's very simple. It's just frozen berries. It's pea protein. I'm a big fan of pea protein. The whey protein kind of upsets my stomach, and I find pea protein be the most versatile of the plant-based proteins. So it's just basically frozen spinach, cashew milk, a banana, vanilla extract, pea protein, and frozen berries. Super simple, super effective. Hot chocolate smoothie. Love this one during the winter or the summer. Cookies and cream milkshake. But how much? What's the calorie? 390 calories with 32 grams of protein. That's what I'm talking about. The simple chocolate protein shake. You guys will see a lot of these on your meal plan because they're so quick and easy to make. Unsweetened almond milk, chocolate protein powder, and ice cubes. Super simple, super effective. All right. Healthy, high protein snacks. We're getting into the snacks, and I'm going to be adding a lot more snacks as we progress. I feel like us people with ADHD on our fitness journey, we love snacking, and it's fun, it's enjoyable, it's stimulating, and we want snacks to keep us on track. So go through the cookbook and find some of the snacks that you want to implement and stay on track. The buffalo cauliflower wings, underrated. Low calorie bagels, guys, this is actually not that hard. Check out, you can make your own bagels, only 115 calories with 7 grams of protein. Low carb tortillas, this is actually not a recipe. You can actually, well, you can't, this maybe got added in by mistake, but these are just the low carb mission tortillas. I don't know how they got. I just threw them in the cookbook because I love the low carb mission tortillas. Peanut butter banana sandwich, strawberries and cottage cheese. Nice. I love the snacks, guys. Love me the snack. Protein chips and guacamole. 210 calories, 18 grams of protein. You're not going to find a guac and chip that's going to beat that. Beef jerky, snap peas. All right, now we're getting into the desserts. Now the desserts, I'm really trying to upgrade my desserts. So I really want to hear from you guys. What do you want more of? So this is anybody who's watching this video, either on the live or the replay. I want you guys to reach out to me and be like, hey, I really love my grandma's casserole. She did this, and I was like, okay, give me what all the foods and meals that you've loved from your childhood, from your adulthood, whatever it is. Let me know those meals, and then I'm gonna figure out how to make them lower calorie, higher protein, and add them to the cookbook. All right, guys. Thanks for checking out this group training. If you have any questions, you can hit the chat or you can comment below. But again, guys, the cookbook, we're going to keep adding to the cookbook, and we are going to, yeah, I want you guys to keep, hell yeah, I want you guys to keep having fun on this journey. I want us to make this not feel restrictive. I want this to be an enjoyable, exciting process. And the sad truth is that nutrition plays a huge part, okay? And the simplest terms I'm going to put it is that we need to keep our calories lower and our protein higher so we can consistently burn fat and build muscle. And the best way for us to do that is implement the meal plans that I give you, the recipes that I give you. And if you have any issues with that, just communicate with me. All right, guys. So I want everybody to look through the cookbook. I want them to choose. I want them to choose at least half a dozen of their favorite recipes that they want to implement, and let me know. And also, if you guys have any other ideas of meals that you want added to the cookbook, just let me know. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to today's group training. And this is my motto: eat more, weigh less. You know, I always tell people it's not about eating less food. It's about eating more food that has less calories. So we're not, you know, if you were, there's a lot of people that do flexible dieting, which basically, you know, they just eat what they want. They can eat Oreos, they can eat Snickers and fast food, but they're going to be super hungry at the end of the day because those foods contain a lot of calories. So if we can figure out how to make the lower calorie foods, if we can figure out how to make the lower calorie foods like fruits, vegetables, and lean protein sources, if we can figure out how to make those foods that are low calorie, high protein taste very good, we're going to be able to eat more volume for less calories. I really want that point to make sense and resonate with you. I want us to not, we don't have to eat less food. We have to eat more, the most amount of food with the fewest amount of calories and the most amount of protein. And we can do that without feeling restricted while eating yummy foods. I'm a testament to that. And hundreds of clients are a testament to that. And you guys will be too. You guys have any questions, let me know. And again, I want everybody to do that homework where they choose at least half a dozen of their favorite recipes from the cookbook, and let me know if there's any other meals or snacks that you guys want me to implement in the cookbook. Thanks for checking out today's live group training, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace. Let's go, guys.